Hello there. Welcome to another edition of Motivitality. My name is Samuel Ekundayo, and today I want to talk to you about taking charge of your happiness. I am of the opinion that your happiness is nobody's responsibility but yours. You are to take charge of your happiness and allow nothing or no one steal your happiness. I heard about the story of a man named John. He was about 92 years old and his wife had just passed away. So he decided he was not going to live alone and he was going to move to a seniors or rest home. On that fateful day, he had woken up very early in the morning, had his bath, dressed up and all ready to go. He called for a cab and he set on his way to the rest home. On getting to the rest home, he had waited for about a few hours when he was told that his room was ready. A young lady accompanied him, and while maneuvering through the hallway on the way to John's room, the lady decided she was going to tell John some details about John's new room. And she went on to say, "Oh, your room has got great sunlight and it has a desk for you to work with," and so on. While in the middle of her description, John interrupted and said, "I love it." The lady puzzled and said, "But sir, we're not even there yet. You haven't seen it. Just hold on a minute. By the time we get there, I will show it to you." And John said, "No, I don't have to see it. And you don't have to show it to me before I can like it. Whether I like my room or not is not dependent on how the furniture is arranged. It is dependent on how I arrange my mind. Because happiness is something you decide on ahead of time. Happiness is a choice." And this is the key in the message I've got for you today. Happiness is your choice. Happiness is your responsibility. Don't let situations and circumstances take your happiness away from you. Decide every morning, wake up every day and decide that you're going to have the best day ever. When you make happiness your responsibility, it is going to be very hard for anything to come around and spoil your day, because your day is already made from that first determination in the morning to be happy. This is something I've recently started practicing, and I've discovered that every single day, in fact, some of my co-workers at work would ask me, "Why are you always happy? You're always singing." And that is the truth, because I have decided to make my happiness my responsibility. It is nobody's responsibility to make me happy. It is not my wife's responsibility to make me happy. It is not the responsibility of the government to make me happy. Sincerely, when you make this decision, you will discover that irrespective of what is happening around you, you're always happy. Irrespective of the policies the government makes, you're always happy. Irrespective of what your spouse does or don't do, you're always happy. And that is the charge that I bring to you this week on Motivitality. I want you to take charge, take responsibility for your happiness. Don't let your happiness be dependent on what people do or don't do to you. Don't let your happiness be dependent on your external surroundings or environment. Decide that you will make your happiness your choice and your responsibility, and you will discover your life will be better for it. Thank you once again for watching Motivitality. I look forward to seeing you next week. God bless you. Amen.